Hey, babe. Just getting my incense set up. Again, another rather interesting day as opting to record in my bedroom. I tend to not want to eat in my bedroom because I do so much in here as it is anyway. But I wanted to record this and I hope that you can hear me better now. Okay, so welcome to a long form version of What Dat Mouf Do. My name is Nicole. My friends call me Coley. I am the mom and shaman, and I am, yeah, here to have dinner with you, show you what that mouth do. And I made food. I have some bread here, and I'm pleased with this plate. I'm posting a picture of it on, well, not this full plate because the tomato wasn't there. And I took a picture of it, or the bread, on my TikTok with the invitation to come check this out. So welcome. If you came from TikTok, feel free to put a comment down below and let me know where you saw the invitation, where you see me in person, or yeah, I'd love to see that, hear that, and whatnot. So, Father God, Mother Earth, I come to you as humbly as I know how, with an open heart and gratitude for this day, for this beautiful soul that is watching this video with me today. May this interaction be an encouragement to their spirit, lift their heart and mind as we do our best to do what we do all day. I'm grateful. Thank you. This is a beautiful plate. I made myself some raw an omelet that has the last little bit of my vegetable medley sort of fry up thingamabob, and I had some heavy cream, so I put it in there, and I made it with a little bit of butter. So it is, yeah, it's good. And I had the pan super hot because I like the little brown, like, I call it fritter bits, because the pan is hot, it doesn't just like cook evenly through. If you're a culinary artist, you probably have been like trained away from that. You must have a nice yellow. I like the brown parts. Okay. This works well together. There's a lot going on, but I kept the flavors in my eggs like non-existent. I didn't put any seasoning in my eggs because I know I had a lot of seasoning in the vegetables. I was adding cheese to it, you know. And, well, here's our tomato. I sliced everything up and I prepped this plate, and I kind of added this tomato at the last minute, so I just figured I would like caveman it or whatever. That's what I call it when I just have a piece of food, ideally fruit or vegetable, that's like whole. I mean I wash it, but I don't cut it in any way. I just eat it as it is. So I call them that caveman, because nowadays you have to have stuff cut up and pretty and washed and this and all the other things, and like, yeah. It's so good. Look at that. That's good. I mean, plain, no seasoning at all. It's nice to enjoy. I like to feel like the texture and the taste and I have a friend named Katie. I just love to watch her eat. Like, she just seems to enjoy her food so much, and it's just like, you know, I can sit and just watch you eat. Like, yeah. I just think that's so funny. But yeah, hope you're drinking enough water, getting enough rest. It was a pretty relaxing day today. I got some recording done, got a couple of videos uploaded, did some research, checked in with a couple of friends, did a couple of readings, and Yeah, probably gonna. Um, I definitely intend to do a reading as a part of this after I finish my food and whatnot. I got a special dessert to show you when I get to that part. So this is my little cracker like appetizer situation. It's a saltine cracker with a piece of cut up luncheon meat. Then I mixed cream cheese, goat cheese, mayonnaise, and the goat cheese had cranberries around it. Mixed that all together, and then I topped it with some pomegranate. So the pomegranate gives it this nice little pop of flavor. And oh, I put in Parmesan cheese too. So like, I can use this like on bread and like put it in the oven and bake it for like a Parmesan crusted cheese type situation. And I might try that. Mm. 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 That is so good. Some potatoes and mushrooms, onions. I also practice some. I'm working on a spoken word piece, a performance, something for an open mic I intend to go to this week, and yeah, we'll see. I've been doing much better at devoting the time that I am not eating or thinking about food to thinking of ways that I can enjoy myself, honor my body, get some physical movement, do my breath work. My meditations have been like super vivid of late, so that's very encouraging. Um, and now I still have like I need to yeah, I'm gonna do a Trinity meditation at some point to wholeness and oneness and kind of like shear away some of this unforgivingness that I have because I was inspired to go to a church on the 1st of January, and I have been going there. I think this coming Sunday will be the last Sunday that I'm there for a while because I'm going to be on the road. Hey, shamans do wander, and not all who wander are lost. So I had the thought today as I was counting my blessings of a circumstance that at the time, and even now, like that's why I realized I have to take myself through forgiveness, that when it happened, I handled it very calmly, but it really hurt my feelings because I was made promises and I didn't necessarily realize how to like broach an uncomfortable topic so that we can come to an understanding and things don't become a shadow. And I've since learned about that. So I think that if I had stayed in that circumstance, had it not ended the way that it did, like I would not have experienced so much of the growth that I experienced in the time between now and then, nor would I have had the opportunity to cross paths with literally thousands of people. I was thinking hundreds, but I'm just like, no, like if I interacted when I was wondering about, I interacted with at least 100 people a day, or I'm sure more than that saw me. In many places, just my presence causes people's like hackles to get up. They're afraid because they start to judge. And one of the ways that I express myself is through my clothes. Because if I get a compliment, I often just acknowledge thank you. It's from my I'd Rather Be Naked collection. And then, of course, they get to think about what I would look like naked. And I like how I look naked. Now, I appreciate how I look naked. I'm working on liking it. So, yeah. But I know that everything that I have, someone else would look at and be like, I wish I had her confidence. I love how she carries herself. She looks like she doesn't need anything. And for the most part, I don't. Like, my basic needs are met, and I am a blessed being indeed. And I count my blessings as regularly as possible. And I know that I've not counted my blessings when I start to feel alone or some sense of lack. I don't need that. And that is the lie of the enemy. Mm-mm. That's so good. So good. So, of the ways that I've been honoring my health is getting up in the morning and going outside when the air is nice and crisp. Breathing that air in. And I'll sit and meditate in the cool air for a bit. And it's really easy because I know that at any time I can go inside. When I see someone that doesn't have that option, I pray for them. And they will be blessed indeed to have the shelter that they need. If my joy offends you, go feed a homeless person. Go comfort the sick. Go do something for someone other than yourself, because my presence is not for you. It's for your soul. So, take it to the Most High. I told the minister, pastor, whatever the other day, I was like, I am Jesus. And those who know the truth in that statement. And those that don't know will say I'm being blasphemous. Understand that everything you think you know is a story from somebody else, beyond your own experiences. You can learn from the experiences of others by listening if you choose to. But you can also step out in faith when you are led to do something that doesn't make sense to you or to anyone else around you. And really learning and understanding that not everybody is going to understand you the way that you want them to is super freeing. And that's through appreciating yourself. All of your quirks and weirdness or not, your straight-lacedness, if that's how you are, that's how you are. If you see someone that is different, it is a beautiful thing to have those differences to appreciate and celebrate as opposed to judge. Because you don't know what I had to go through to be the person that I am today. And if you did, you might not feel the way that you do. And I tell more stories about that experience as I'm healing from fear, envy, shame, and regret. And most of the regret is that I didn't get what I was promised by the person, but I have received what I've asked for. I remember one day telling my now late sister, Mia, I praise to the Most High for the gift that she was in my life, that I wanted to be like Christ. And saying that brought tears to my eyes. Because I'm sure she probably thought that it was blasphemous being a Christian, like no one can be like Christ. I didn't know what I was asking for. Now I do. Because Christ preached the power of radical forgiveness. And the only way, well, not the only way, but a way, because there's multiple ways, but a way that I've, if you can't forgive unless there's an offense. So you have to be offended by something. And when I am in a state of grace, like I'm filled with the Holy Spirit, I'm full of love and appreciation and gratitude for everything and everyone around me. Nothing bothers me at all. Because I feel connected to the all that is, and I have this understanding that things are working out, playing out the way that they are meant to. If I see something that I judge, I just remind myself in gratitude, thank you for that reminder. And that's someplace that I need to heal and grow and understand if that's something for me to do or something for me to not do. So yeah, But that's, man, I'm telling you, that is a thing. Like, but I ask sometimes, hey, what is there for me to do? And if nothing comes to mind, I don't do it. If something does come to mind, I do it like nobody can stop me. Or I ask, and I've learned to ask for help sometimes. I'm gonna need more help, so stay tuned. But as it stands right now, we're moving forward. So this is my saltine cracker with sharp cheddar cheese, and this is my spread and pomegranates on it. I used to love and my twin sister would cook me breakfast sometimes. Or her husband would cook me breakfast sometimes. And I thought that was like super sweet. I associate cooking with my older sister Mia because that's what she used to do when I was little. And yeah. So sometimes cooking gets emotional. And I try to do it with a light heart, calling the ancestors and put my heart of love and remember her spirit with me in the kitchen. I taught my sister how to make an omelet, and man, she learned how to do it so good. Like and after that, boy, you can tell her nothing. You can make a banging omelet consistently. And that's something that I love about her. Like, when she got it, she got it. She had it. She's so smart. I don't think she ever really gave herself credit for how smart she was. She's still with me. Got that nose itch and whatnot. Like, yeah. This is delicious. Think about different ways to make like a savory edible bite. Not necessarily savory, but not too sweet. Because I appreciate the use of herbs and such in healing and relaxation, and yeah, I want to be able to do it without smoking and do it without like adding too much extra sugar, because I've been observing fasting. The fasting is going well. Colon Chronicles 2023 is in full effect. Looking over my body in some old pictures, I'm just like, okay, I know that I definitely need to move more. And one of the ways that I initially started moving more when I did Colon Chronicles before was just in kind of general fidgeting. Like moving my body around, wiggling a bit. Kind of like a kid. Sometimes just let my mind wander and have some funny thoughts. What was I thinking? I made myself laugh in the kitchen, and like, if the thought comes back to mind, I'll share it and record it. But like, yeah, I'm good for that. If you cannot make yourself laugh, I low-key think you might be just a little dead inside. Because your inner child. Okay, here is another saltine cracker creation. It's got aged white cheddar, some of my Parmesan spread, and cucumber on top. So that if you're doing keto and you want to avoid the carbs, you can just do this with multiple slices of the cucumber. Now, cucumber is super dope because you can put it in some water and put some slices of cucumber. You can slice it up like this, Drop it in a pitcher of water overnight, at least 8 hours, and the next morning you'll have cucumber water. Cucumber water is great because it can be used as like an electrolyte, a sports drink that doesn't have the sugar. So yeah. I made this thing a little too big for me to just pop in my mouth, so and I figured the cucumber would help hold everything together, and it did. Yay! Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So good. Mm. Mm. Cranberry. Make myself a cracker sandwich. I used to do this. I still do it. I'm doing it right now. This thing with my food I call perfect bites. So this is the only one like this. It's cucumber on the top, cucumber on the bottom, a cracker in the middle, and then some of the spready stuff. Mm-hmm. So. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. 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 Water. Drink your water. I'm going to marinate some chicken wings, and I have not decided if I'm going to fry them or bake them. I just know that I want them to come out honey barbecue. So am I just so yeah, that decision is, if you have a suggestion on how that can be done, put it in the comment down below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, share this video, all the good things. So now that that's done, I'm gonna hold off on my dessert for a little bit because I just finished eating and I'm feeling pretty satisfied. I am going to bring up my tea. Now the tea that I'm having today has some of my ginger lime juice, and I also have some honey and cinnamon in this version because I wanted just a little bit of sweetness. And man, it smells so good. It is. Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it has just the right amount of sweetness. So that's good. And so with this meal, this will be my last meal until after noon. tomorrow. So the intermittent fast begins, and I know that I will be awake for like at least the next few hours, working on a few things. So to give my body a chance to use the food that I'm eating. It is generally not suggested that you go to sleep right after you eat, but you know what? Sometimes if you're tired, you're tired. Sometimes you're not hungry, you're actually tired. So a nap would be a good thing. So we've been having pomegranates come across my awareness quite a bit. I'm just like, okay, they're said to. I've heard that they help benefit the intuition and whatnot, and I have one that I need to peel, so I'll be eating that. It usually takes me a couple of days to eat like a whole pomegranate. It's because I enjoy it so much. I just have like a little bit now, kind of spread it out over the course of a day, and that keeps me. I mean, I do my best not to go to the grocery store more than once a week. So if I don't have it, I'm not gonna have it until I go back again, and that's just a piece of discipline that I've learned to help me keep from overspending. Now, before we close this on out, what are we going to? What are we going to? Romy, I need to make some more cards too. Here are the current version. I got some cardstock, and this is the lightly colored version. If you have one of these, or I've given you one of these, then this message may be for you. So if it doesn't, that's fine. Take what resonates. We are going to pull one of our Rummy Oracle cards. It is an invitation into the heart of the divine. Now, I found these cards years ago and just absolutely appreciate the art and the poetry and everything like that. That thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so yeah, shuffle the cards a bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What message do we have from Rumi for this beautiful soul today? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That beautiful soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let us see. Que cosa? The right choice. This card, oh my goodness, it's come up in a couple of readings, so that's why I'm laughing. Like, I'm trying to. I'll read it. Let's get some more light, cause yeah, get our reading light on. All right. The right choice. Stay close to those who know about the heart. Choose the shade of a tree that is in constant bloom. Don't wander aimlessly among the herb sellers and potion vendors. Go directly to the shop where they sell nothing but sweets. Don't sit waiting for every boiling pot to have your plate filled. Not every boiling pot is cooking what you want. Not every sugar cane is filled with sugar. Not every down has an up. Not every eye has vision. Not every sea contains pearls. Rumi. Within you I recognize my most trusted friend. We go back a long way to before the moment when time began. We know each other then, even before time was born. So I say hello, my old and dear friend. So lovely for us to meet again. And I feel how your heart responds with a sense of love, for it is that love that is you, my most trusted friend. On the path of love, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, confirmation burp. The compliments to the chef. On the path of love, there is not so much wrong and right in the moral sense so much as what is wrong or right for you. The mind cannot help so much there. Only the heart can speak such truths. The mind may reject it, revile, analyze, and find all the reasons why the simple truth, the right choice of the heart, cannot possibly work and only head to pain. That is what the mind does rather well, actually, but it doesn't mean the right choice, the heart choice, becomes incorrect. It means rather that the heart has commanded the mind, and the mind will need to bow to the heart, even without understanding its sometimes impenetrable mysteries. Or one can choose to stay in inner conflict, fighting against the right choice. But eventually love will prevail, and the way forward must be taken. So, can you give up what you have planned, beloved, or decided, believed or decided, beloved? Let the heart wisdom that silently and constantly beckons its pure and true intention into the fertile womb of the universe. Lead the way instead. It will lead you along the right path, to the right house, where sits the right master for you. He grabs you in a bear hug and gently whispers into your ear, "What took you so long? I've been waiting for you since the day you were born. Now we are together, and it's time for us to play." It is said that one man's meat is another man's poison. To base your choices on what others have chosen for themselves may end up killing you. Better to take your risks on the angel of your own heart, wise as that being is, and dance to your own heart rhythm instead. There may be fear if others seem to be dancing different steps, but beloved, you know that it is just because every heart has its own unique rhythm, and yours doesn't want to waltz so much as tango, so why not allow it to be that without fear or doubt? I declare, I've read this card like several times, but it is hitting different today. It is hitting different today. Okay. This oracle comes with a message for you. In your heart, you know what holds meaning for you. You may or may not have a grand vision, so go along with that meaning as yet. But deep within, you know what is without value and what holds value for you. You were born with those values intact in your heart, and whatever confusion has arisen for you along the way is just where the values of others have transformed into your own blood. It is time for a transformation of health, of holy light, interesting, into that blood to be cleansed and purified, restored to its integrity, and filled with passion for what is rightfully yours, your unique passion and purpose. And if you have been concerned about your path and what steps to take next, this oracle comes as an omen of good things headed your way. Clarity, reassurance, truth, and revelation. Don't hold on to a belief system or a vision if it appears to be tossed on its head. Let things go the way they will, and good fortune will prevail for you. That vision might actually have been upside down all this time, and suddenly able to right itself and be born for you, if allowed to topple. Or perhaps then it is more fulfilling version of your vision lurking in its transition, to be scooped up by your soul and its hawk vision and eagle deafness. Trust that if you are being drawn away from a tantalizing sweet shop, there is a more delicious array of confections just around the corner for you. So you have your tantrum if you must, but you will be sheepish soon when you realize the hand of the great beloved that removes is the same hand that bestows even greater gifts. So, yeah. This reminds me of, like, looks like angel wings in there to me, and a big, like, heart expansion. And part of what I'm working to do, working on right now, is exercising the power of radical forgiveness, forgiving myself for what I didn't know. Looking back on a circumstance that I felt pain about, now that I'm on the other side of it, I'm grateful that it occurred. So understanding that when things go awry, it is for my protection and for my highest good. Now, the challenge to me is to remember it gratefully, not necessarily fondly, because the truth of it was that it was not what it said. I mean, our communication broke off at the point when I decided to stop having sex for a while. Because, yeah, I just didn't want to be overindulgent. So that's what I do when I feel like I'm being overindulgent. I'll fast for a little bit so I can appreciate it. So, and that is, now at this point in my life, it's given me the onus to set firm boundaries and not be as available to people as I once was. So, that being said, if you would like to book a reading, the link is in the description of this video. You can book a call, a video chat, or a down payment for a session. I am a professional cuddler, and in the link is a link to my professional cuddling profile so that you can connect with me through Cuddle Companions. Again, my name is Nicole. My friends call me Coley. Give this a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below anything that you got from this message so that I can, assist you in giving you more of this. What Dat Mouf Do is coming through with Colon Chronicles 2023. As we self-examine, we eat our food, we have our good poops, we let shit go, and we focus on pouring into ourselves. As we pour into ourselves, it is easier to pour into other people. And I'm learning that when I feel drained, I just need to walk away. So, yeah, that's going to be all that there. Oh, I almost forgot the dessert. Candy! My daughter gave me these molds for my birthday in 2022. And I played with them a little bit, and this was one of them. It's a little block type thing. I ended up making it so that it was double-sided like this. This is a homemade creation of, this is the one that has the brewer sheets. This is adulterated, if you know what I mean. And, so yeah, the, chocolate is nice and soft. So it's like, the top part. I'm gonna cover it in chocolate, but then decided not to. Oh yeah, what happened was my chocolate got water in it and seized up, so I ended up having to pivot, and that kind of became my oat bites or whatever. So I just didn't. Once I got done redoing that, I just stopped for a bit. So the lesson for me there is to just pause, and once I regroup, just get back at it. And that's the encouragement to you too. Alright, well, I gotta do some more reading. Spread a hand. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a beautiful night. Or day. Whichever.